Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. We're in a different location while our HQ is being worked on, but still wanted to get some reviews in. And in my hands this week is one of the numerous releases out, and this is Spider-Man City at War #1, based off of the very popular video game for the PlayStation 4, Marvel's Spider-Man. Now, I haven't had a chance to play the video game. I actually own the game, own the limited edition Spider-Man whole PS4 setup. Sadly, haven't had time to play. So I don't really know a whole lot going into the game other than the outfit. And going into this first comic, it's interesting. It's a pretty solid Spider-Man comic. There's nothing wrong with it. It's entertaining. It's fun. And, there's slight subtle differences between this and the normal Spider-Man world, enough to kind of differentiate the two and make it interesting. It's not quite the Ultimate Universe, but I have a feeling that Marvel is kind of going there as far as big picture. You can see it says Gamerverse on the side. So I would not be shocked if we see an expansion of this comic and this line as a whole. It's really a potential next Ultimate Comics, Ultimate Universe. So hopefully they go that route, because the first issue, it's entertaining. It's definitely a different take on Spider-Man. It's slightly different, enough to make it interesting, enough to stand out, I think, and enough that I want to check out the next. Like, is it amazing? It doesn't blow me away, but I was entertained. If you play the video game, I have a feeling you're probably gonna like some things a lot more. It just generally kind of feels like a slightly more updated Spider-Man to kind of modern times, but not over the top. There's a lot of texting, a lot of calls on cell phones, like that sort of thing. Subtle, but does make a slight difference. I know texting and stuff like that and cell phone calls is a pretty big thing in the game from what I've seen. So, it seems to translate really well. There's also some nice back material talking about the game itself that they're showing off, which I think is pretty cool. As far as art, I dig it. Like, I like the art, I like the style. It's a pretty looking comic, a good looking comic. It's not that over-the-top Spider-Man bent in 26 positions sort of thing. But I just really kind of dig it. This is a first issue that dives right into the action. The costume kind of showing up is interesting. We get some history on that and how that was created. And there's some really good potential. I think the first issue doesn't necessarily differentiate itself enough from Spider-Man, but there's enough ground laid that it should, in future issues, really start separating itself, which I think is really good. So this first issue is written by Dennis Hopeless Hallam, art by Michele Bandini, color by David Curiel, letter Travis Lanham, and cover by Clayton Crane. So overall, it's a fun comic. If you're into the video game, definitely check it out. If you're into Spider-Man and want some different takes, check it out as well. I really do think this is the potential of being the next Ultimate Universe. So it's in comic shops now. You should go support your comic shops. There's a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code. It'll tell you if a shop's near you. No shop, no problem. We do have some affiliate links. There are affiliate links, so we get a small percentage, but go support your comic shop. Speaking of support, I want to thank Marvel for putting us up with this review copy. We always appreciate it, and thank you for watching. Now, if you're into Spider-Man, Marvel, comics in general, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.